hoping you guys are doing great. And in this video, we are going to start discussing about arithmetic operations on an array. How we can perform arithmetic operations on an array, multiplying, addition, subtraction, and all the things. And apart from that, we'll also discuss how to find the maximum and minimum elements of an array as well. In row wise, column wise, all the things we are going to discuss. So without wasting your time, just jump into it and I will see you on the other side. So here you can see I have created one more Jupyter notebook, or I would say Google Colab, which is it is almost same like a Jupyter notebook. Here I am having all the resources with me, and I am importing my Numpy as NP here as well. And inside it, I am going to call some functions, right? And first of all, I am creating an array. And in this particular array, I have initialized some elements like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all the elements that I'm having. I'm converting those elements into an np.array, right? And after that, I am printing that particular array. So this is the array that I am having. So what if I want to add 1 into all the elements of the array? How I can do it? So first option is going to be take an element, take the first index of the element, after that access the element, and after that add 1. Means add 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, and 6 to 1. Right. This is the approach that we are going to use if we are working on a list. But now we are having an array, so we must have some special operation to perform on this as well. So how I can do it? I will just write array plus 1. Simple. Array plus 1 has to be written, and this is the final output that we are having. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Means all the elements we are having are now in add up to 1. We added 1 to all the elements in an array. Similarly, we can subtract one element from the array as well. I have not updated anything, right? So if I want to subtract anything, so this is what we will get: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, we can multiply few things. After multiplying it by 1, we will get the same element. But let's suppose if I'm multiplying all the elements with 5, so I must have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. These are all the elements that I will have at the end if I am multiplying them, right? Similarly, what I can do, I can do the subtraction as well. So let's do one thing. Let's make it look better. Addition, subtraction, multiplication. We can also go for division as well. So let's go for division and remainder and see how these things works. Yes, addition works, subtraction works, multiply with 5 will work, because multiply with 5 will give you the same result. Divide by 1 will give you the same results. And if we are dividing it by, let's suppose, 2, then I'm expecting a different result. If I'm dividing them by 2, so this is what I'm getting. Means 0.51 means I'm getting a full division, and I'm getting the result in integer format, in decimal format, right? So these are the different kind of arithmetic operation I can perform on them. At the same time, I can also perform something like this. What is this now? This is nothing but the square form, right? Means whatever element I'm having, like at the first index I'm having 1. So 1 square will be 1. 2 square will be 4. 3 square will be 9, 4 square will be 16, 5 square will be 25, and 6 square will be 36. So these are all the elements that I'm having after getting a square. We can also go for a cube if you want to, and this is the result that we want. So earlier we need to perform, take each element from the index, and after that we need to perform the operation, and after that append at the same location. But now we can perform the same thing with just 1 line of code, right? And how to append the elements? For that purpose, we are having the same parameter, like array is equals to array plus 1, right? So let me do one thing. Let me add a cell here. If I'm printing my array, which is the original array, and now I'm writing array is equals to array plus 1 and appending to the array. So now here you can see the original array is now having the element from rather than from 1 to 6, I'm having element from 2 to 7. Okay, now this particular line that we have written here, we can also write it in this particular manner. Array plus is equals to 1. If I'm writing array plus is equals to 1, it is equivalent to writing array is equals to array plus 1, right? So rather than writing this, you can also write this, but make sure that you write plus before equals to. If you are writing equals to plus will also work here, but on the list it will not work. Okay, like if we are writing equals to plus, yes, so it is not working here as well. So array plus equals to 1 will write will append 1 into the original array. Okay, that is not something I want. So for that purpose, just write the operator first, and after that write equals to. Okay, so now if we are talking about the original array that we are having now, so let's take the array, right? Just write this array. This is the array that we are having. These are the element. Plus equals to 1, printing the array, I am getting this, right? And we can also write multiply equals to 2, which will multiply all the elements of the array by 2. And now if you're printing the array, this is something I will get. 2 multiplied by 2, 4, 3 multiplied by 2, 6, 4 multiplied by 2, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on. This is how you can perform arithmetic operation on on an array without going with just one line of code. Okay, once that is done, what we can do, how to find the maximum element of an array. To find the maximum element of an array, we are having a function called as array.max. Simple, arr.max, and here you need to define nothing. You will get the maximum element of an array, which is nothing but 14 in this particular case. Similarly, we must have a minimum function as well. Let's see if we are having it or not, and we are having it. The minimum element of an array is 4. Okay, and if let's suppose we are having a multi-dimensional array, then what we can do, let's create an array of multi-dimension then. Okay, array is equals to, and here I am initializing np dot array function. Np dot array I am writing, and sorry np dot array I am writing, and inside that I am writing my element, which is 1, 2, 3, and here I am writing 4, 5, 6, and here I am writing 7, 8, 9. Okay, these are all the elements that I am having in an array. Okay, I need to close this, and now if we are executing it, this is the array that I am having. Let's print the array, and inside that you can see we are having 3 arrays. Now how to find the maximum element of an array in row and column wise? For that purpose, what we can do, we can use access for that, right? Array.max, and inside that we are having two options to go for x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 0. If we are going for x is equals to 0, we will get maximum element in column wise. So for that purpose, now if I'm executing it, so here you can see we are getting an element column wise. Like this is first column, this is first column, this is second column, this is third column. In this first column, which is the maximum element, 7. In this column, the maximum element is 8. In this column, the maximum element is 9. Right? So if we are writing x is equals to 0, we are getting maximum element column wise. I will write maximum element column wise. Right? Similarly, we can also go for x is equals to 1, and it will give you maximum element row wise. So let's go for it, and here you can see in this particular row the maximum element is 3, in this 6, in this 9. Same case, you can go for something called as minimum. Let's go for it, and in this particular column we are having minimum element 1, in this 1, in this 2, in this 3. Okay, and if I want to go for, I would say row wise, so it is going to be almost the same, 1, 4, and 7, because the minimum element from this is 1, this is 4, and this is 7. This is how we can go for the elements as well. And after that, if you want to go for the last operation that we are having to find the sum of all the elements, we can go for array.sum, and yes, that's it. and this is the sum of all the elements of our array that we are having, and the sum is going to be 45. You can even go and count all of the elements, it is going to be the same, right? So that is pretty much it about all the arithmetic operation we can perform on a list, on an array. And after that we are going to dig deeper into the dot operator, and after that how to sort the element, how to perform arithmetic operation on two arrays at a time, what should be the condition, right? So those are all the things that we are going to discuss in the next video. So yes, that's pretty much it from my side. If you are having some doubt, you can ask us in the chats. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take care then.